Listen, I'm already fully aware that you know exactly what the guitar inside this case looks like because I put it in the thumbnail because I wanted you to click on the video. I wanted you to see that this video is going to be about a really cool looking guitar. So I put it in the thumbnail, which is why you clicked. It's why you're here. But humor me for a minute. Just a moment. When I crack open the case, could you just please just act surprised like it's the first time you've seen it? Just do it for me. Just give me a little gasp or like a, oh, or wow, ooh. All of these are like appropriate reactions to this guitar because it is cool looking. It's a really cool looking guitar. And it has some fun features too. And it plays really nice. It's a cool guitar, all right? Okay, are you ready? Are you ready? Okay. All right, guys. This is gonna be such a big surprise. You've never seen a guitar like this ever in your life. Are you ready for the reveal? Here we go. What? What the heck is this? Look at that. You've never seen a guitar like this. Look at it. Look at it sparkle. What the heck? Look at the headstock. It's got a semi-transparent headstock with the logo of the builder floating in epoxy resin. What have I got here? Well, if you read the title and the thumbnail and the description, then you would know that this is a Cream Guitars Voltage. That is the name of the brand, Cream Guitars, and the model is the Voltage. Just look at it. Just look at it. It's a little out of focus right there, but what if I brought it back into focus right here? Look at this thing. It's incredible. It is a reverse Explorer, a mirrored Explorer body. Look at it on my body there. Imagine if I was standing up on a stage, like if I was a rock star. This is a rock star's guitar. This wants to be seen on a stage. This wants to get all the attention in the room because it is wild looking. So anyways, let's put the case away, get it off the table, and let's start taking a look at the features of this guitar. I'm going to go from tip to tail like I tend to do. So we'll start with the headstock here. As you can see, as I already pointed out, the headstock has this logo floating in epoxy sort of situation going on, which is really cool. I've never seen that before. Really fun, inventive detail. It's all encased in this piece of metal right here that is connected to the headstock. I'm assuming it's aluminum or something. I don't know. It's kind of chromy, but it might be aluminum. I don't know what kind of metal that is. Leaving just a little sliver. It's almost like a Parker headstock design if you remove this part right here with that little sliver of wood that the tuners are in. The tuners are locking, by the way. And not just locking, they're also ratio tuners from Graphtec. If you're not familiar with ratio tuners, the way they work is that each gear and each tuner is slightly different. So it gives you a really consistent pitch change across all the tuners, assuming you do like a full 360 turn on each tuner. In theory, it will be the same change of pitch across each string. So if you're one of those performers who likes to like change things on the fly and you want to memorize what you need to turn, how much you need to turn it, you can do it because the ratios of the gears allow you to do that. Turn off that camera for the time being. We don't need it anymore. What else? We've got what I'm assuming is a bone nut right here. Some kind of dark wood neck and fretboard material. I'm assuming rosewood. It has a bit of like an open grain sort of thing going on with the neck finish. Very, very, very razor thin clear coat on there. If there is a clear coat at all, it might just be oil. The frets are fantastic. Trimmed right up to the edge, nice and smooth. Nothing is catching or binding. Nice, shiny polish across the whole fretboard here. String trees, I don't really need to mention those, right? You know what string trees are. Then we get down to the body, and that sparkle is just ridiculous. The heaviest metal flake of any guitar I own, and that's saying a lot because I've owned a lot of metal flake guitars. I like a nice sparkly heavy metal flake, and this has got the chunkiest metal flake of all. They pull it off by doing the epoxy thing, similar to the headstock here, only they have this wooden channel, this wooden lip around the entire edge of the guitar, and they put in their glitter and then they pour epoxy resin over it. So it's like a sheet of epoxy as the top here. An interesting design feature is they've actually routed out through that epoxy down to the wood for the posts for the bridge. So there is a little channel underneath the bridge there. We've got 2 humbuckers. We've got a push-pull on each one for single coil tones, a 3-way switch, a perloid pickguard, and then let's take a look at the back. We've got this brass plate sort of situation going on with the logo of the company going from the neck plate down to the string connectors. So you have a direct metal connection in between your string through and your neck plate. This is a concept I've seen before at booths at NAMM and stuff like that. It's an idea that a lot of builders have to connect the resonance with a piece of metal from the neck to the strings, completing the tonal loop. I don't know. Find it out in the comment section whether or not you think that is a valid design as far as tone goes. It might just look cool. I don't know. Maybe there's science behind it. Maybe there's provable tonal science behind that sort of idea. So anyways, let's plug it in and see what it sounds like. Like usual, I'll be running into the 2 Princeton's rig. You guys are never gonna get sick of that, are you? Also, I'll be running into the motherboard down here on the floor. I'll flash up a picture of it so you can see exactly what I'm working with, and I'll call out pedals as I turn them on, of course. Now let's go through all the clean settings with all the pickup selections, just so you can see what that sounds like, and then we'll get into the distortion, because I think we can all tell this thing wants distortion. This is a high gain guitar waiting to happen. So here is the bridge position, humbucker setting. Here it is with the split. Here is the middle position, humbuckers only. Bridge split on that middle position. Neck and bridge split on the middle. Just the neck split on that middle position. Plenty to work with just in the middle position with this guitar. Now the neck pickup in humbucker position. Neck split. Nice and jangly on the splits. And I believe it is hum canceling in the middle position with both of those pickups split. Now let's move on. Let's throw some gain at it. I've got the Wampler bell on the floor. Whoops. There we go. Bridge humbucker. Bridge split. humbucker. Middle position, bridge split. Middle position, neck split. Middle position, both split. Neck position, humbucker. And neck position, split. Back to humbucker. This is the middle position, neck split. Bridge split. And back to the bridge. Humbucker. Humbucker split. And now finally some high gain. What this guitar wants. I am using the JHS pedals hard drive. Start on the humbucker setting. Kind of wish I had a wiggle stick, but it's probably better that sometimes I don't. I'm stacking the Wampler bell into the hard drive right now into a delay pedal. So that's why I think it's got a little extra. All right, back to everything but the hard drive being off. Go through all the pickup settings real quick. Here it is on the bridge position. Humbucker setting. Humbucker split. Middle position, all humbuckers. Middle position, bridge split. Middle position, neck split. Middle position, both split. As you can tell, there is some hum canceling going on. Neck position, humbucker. It's got decent sustain going on. It's a good feeling guitar to play, I'll say that. All right, neck position split. Was that anything? I'm having fun. Yeah, this guitar likes high gain for sure, but it's also sparkly and strummy. And despite the shape, I mean, the shape is wild, right? It's very comfortable. It's a little neck heavy on the lap. I will admit that. But look at where top strap button is placed. It's way out here on this top horn. This thing is not going to be neck heavy on a strap. If anything, it's butt heavy. It's a super fun guitar. It's got this great, like, kind of snappy and clear feel to it. Like a hi-fi sort of feel. Plenty of variation across the pickups with those splits. It loves high gain. Let's get real. This thing wants to be so distorted, but I think it sounds good clean too. It's not like the most amazing clean sound ever. It's not like a high personality, like a jazz master sort of sound or anything like that. But for split humbuckers, I think it's doing a pretty great job. The feel of the guitar is really where it's at. Like I already said, it's got this really like clear hi-fi sort of thing going on. What else do I say about it? It's fun. I love it. I can't wait to hang it up behind me. Let's see what it looks like right now, hung up behind me. Where should I put it? Looks all right hiding back there. You can definitely tell that it's got something different going on. I mean, I love to have unusual guitars hanging on the wall, that's for sure. And it fits the bill. Maybe over there where the hallmark was? Looks pretty good too. I'm just happy to have it around, to be honest. Huge thanks to Cream Guitars for sending this out to me. Like, I'm so sorry that it took me so long to get to it. I really, truly am. It really has been a thing where I've built it up to be such a huge thing in my mind that it made it hard for me to get around to filming it. Do you know what I'm talking about? You ever do that? Where something becomes so significant that you're like, I'm never gonna do this. I'm too intimidated by it. It's an intimidating guitar because it is so wild looking. It is so much fun to play. It is so unusual that, you know, I just kept talking myself into thinking that I wouldn't be able to do it justice. What did you think? Did I do it justice? Are you curious? Are you hoping to someday be able to strap one of these on and climb onto a stage and just get all the attention from the crowd? I mean, you gotta have a serious stage presence to pull this off. Can you do it? Are you even capable of pulling off this guitar on stage? Is your band gonna look at you and be like, no, that guitar's got way more personality than you do. It doesn't fit. Or is this perfect for you? Are you flamboyant enough? Are you edgy enough? Are you like wild enough? Are you a wild person? To the point that this guitar is a perfect match for you. Like, this is a mirror held up to your own personality. Let me know what you think. Do you think you could pull it off? Have you got what it takes to play one of these guitars? I'm not sure you do. I'm not sure I do. So anyways, huge thanks to Cream Guitars for sending this out to me. I really appreciate the patience on their part. And huge thanks to all of you who helped me play pretend at the beginning of the video to make me feel like I was surprising you with something that you'd never seen before. It really made my day. So thank you for that. So thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, dislike, leave me rude, nasty comments, support us on Patreon, buy a shirt if you're naked, and stay grounded. Bye, everybody.